Hello everybody and welcome to the stream. My name is Technomagus and we are on day 9 of Breath of Fire 2. This is now part 33. When we last left off, we went through the bad and normal endings where we fought Deathhaven, defeated him, and sealed him forever by having Ryu turn into a giant dragon. Now we're traveling back in time to the Grand Church at Evrai. We're going to take a slightly different path so that we can actually get the true ending. So as you remember, the old man hooked up to the machine. Alright, so here come the guard eyes. Alright, so if you remember the last time we encountered this boss, we just simply had Ryu turn into the Kaiser Dragon and blow it away. Now we're actually going to fight it. So, the three eyes, you have the upper right eye, which is the healer, that casts Vital Eyes every turn by healing 120 health to the three eyes and the old man. The front center eye is the fire eye. It casts, what was it, the triangular firestorm every turn. And that one is weak to ice. And then you have the upper left eye, which is the ice one, that casts Ice Blast every turn to deal 100 cold or ice damage to a target. So we're going to go ahead and kill the fire eye first, because that one does mass damage, and it's a lot easier to heal the ice eyes damage than it is to heal the fire eyes damage. Alright, so now you also have to be careful that you don't actually hit the old man, because, you know, being that he has less health than the eyes do. The eyes have about 500 health each, the old man only has around 300, so you want to be careful also because if you kill, or if you have everybody target an eye, and the eye dies, the target defaults to the old man. This is actually probably going to overkill the eye. Fortunately, I have a save state right in front of the eye, just in case this happens. Okay, so Fire Eye is dead. And a horrific waste of resources. Yeah. And Rand punched the old man. Good job, Rand. Alright, so now we need to go start killing the Ice Eye. Let's see. Go ahead and drop a heal here. So, Ice Eye obviously is weak to fire. It's best to leave the healing eye for last, because you can just wail on it just by having everybody attack straight up, because the healing eye doesn't do anything but cast Vital Eyes, and you'll definitely be able to deal more than 200 or more than 120 damage a round with it. Unfortunately, there's no real good single target fire attack. Other than Ryu's Flame Whelp. Alright, so let's see. Alright, this should kill the Ice Eye. Wow, good job, Nina. Oh, well, it would help if I actually, cast a fire spell on the Ice Eye instead of an ice spell. I know what I'm doing, really. Oh, well, doesn't matter. It's dead. Alright, so, finally. The Healer Eye. You can pretty much just do whatever you want. Just whatever you do, don't kill the old man. Yeah, the Healing Eye doesn't actually have any element that I'm aware of, so it doesn't really matter what type of attacks you use against it. Alright, this should kill it. Or not. Alright, fine. One more round. There we go. Now, of course, by saving the old man, you don't get any experience or zenny for killing the guard eyes. Also, unlike killing the old man, this is actually, we're not going to have a chance to run around the Church of Evrai and loot the place like we did the last time. Evrai is gone. Again. And if you didn't see this coming, you don't know JRPGs very well. And now we get to see how Gainer got hooked up to that machine. Hey, look, it's Alzheimer. Remember him from the Great Tree's Memories? And now Gainer explains pretty much everything we already found out over the course of the game. Alright, so Gainer actually teleports us to the upstairs of the kitchen, which is very useful. Alright, now let's go ahead and continue on with the quest, so we need to go to gate. Oh wait. So let's go flying. Now, if you remember, when we got to gate, they were all at the dragon, ready to blow it up, so let's head on back to the dragon. And of course, they went and broke the seal. And here come all the demons. Alright, so, once again, we have to go on our grand scavenger hunt to find Patty, so before we do that, let's go ahead and grab the remaining shamans. Alright, and as you remember, the great bird is now harassed by demons, so we're supposed to walk everywhere. We're not going to. Because actually, since we saved Old Man Gainer, there's something we can do. There is a reason why Guntz is in this game, besides selling some really nice equipment for the mid-game. There's not a whole lot that actually points you in this direction, but there is, back here, in this seemingly abandoned house, there's a hidden staircase. in this hidden staircase is a woman. However, she doesn't have anything to say to us just yet. She wants a flying machine. Well, there is actually one place we have not been to yet for this, so we're going to need to go back to Township. And back here, there's this innocuous little well that you can go down. This looks suspiciously like what was in High Fort. Which, if you remember, High Fort was a flying machine. So let's go ahead back to Gunt's. And talk to that crazy woman in the basement again. Come here. Where are you? By the way, yes, she does just motor mouth right past that prompt. Right. So anyway, let's tell her about our machine trouble. You can actually visit her at any point after getting the Great Whale, because you have access to guns as soon as you get Grandpa. Though the scene that's about to happen won't occur unless you go for the true ending by rescuing Gainer from Evrai, and you'll see why. And I just teleported to the exact same town I was at. Yay, I'm good at this. Alright, come on. Let's try this again. Alright, warp, back to Township. Alright, so let's go back to the well and see what Gigi has decided to tell us about. After she finishes gushing all over it. Hey, look, it's Gainer. And he's strapping himself into it. And he's self-sacrificing. We just got you back. But, as you can see, we have regained our ability to fly. Now, the thing about it is, since we are a giant flying town, it is slow. It is very slow. However, we now have the ability to go anywhere in the world again, just about. There are a couple places that are locked off. For example, the site where you can fish the Emperor Sword, or the Emperor Edge, is no longer accessible because Township can't actually land there. Also, there is a fishing shop that has a Manila that sells some really nice endgame gear that you can't get to easily with Township. But right now, we need to go and pick up some... shamans. While we are on our search for Patty. So let's go ahead and grab Solo, the Earth Shaman. Who you might remember was because we donated 2,000 Zeni to Namanda. It's very convenient to have your own flying in, though you do have to go a bit a ways to get it to lift off. And let's go South Dakota to start the Patty quest. Alright, now we need to go to Rando to pick up Sani, the Holy Shaman, so that we have all 10, or all... I can talk, really. So that we have all 6 of the Shamans again. It's always nice to watch the ponderous floating city list thoughtfully through the air. And of course, since we're re-entering Rando, it is a den of monsters with a super high encounter rate, so this is going to take a bit. I don't have any smoke bombs. Oh, and Ryu doesn't have any AP. That would be helpful. And I still get into random encounters because I hate this place. Alright, so... once again... and saying he's right in here. Oh, right. You don't even give any stat boost by yourself. Right. You're gonna let me exit? Please let me exit. No, no, of course not. That would be convenient. Yay! Initiative. Now, in case you're wondering, this does change the way the warp spell works. It should, I believe. Teleporting to Township, now when you send it flying somewhere, should put you right in front of wherever you're landed, instead of the original location, if I remember correctly. I haven't actually tested this, and I don't really plan on it because that would require potentially stranding Township somewhere that you can't get to. Alright. Of course not. Let's see if this will do enough damage to actually kill them both. Considering Ryu's at around half AP. Well, it did enough damage, but at more than half AP, he deals less than half damage. That's how bad it is to use your Dragon Transformations at anything less than full. Alright, so... drop by there real quick just to get a free heal, and let's go... oh wait, don't need to go here, I need to go down the well. So it's off to Wildcat, the only restaurant in the world. And off we go, ponderously floating towards our destination. The floating city actually kind of looks a lot like Agua from Breath of Fire 1, now that I think about it. Also, the advantage of having Township in flight mode means that once we get to the Thieves' Tomb, it's going to be really easy to find Patty. But yeah, over here, while Township can land here, there's not enough room to actually get into a random encounter to be able to generate the fishing spot that will spawn the Empire Sword, or the Empire Edge, and also allow you to get over to the fishing spot to grab it without going back into Township. So that's why you need to get it as soon as you get the Great Bird, and not after. No, I don't want to go into... Of course. Of course. Alright, so let's go chat with Patty. And there she goes. Alright, so let's get our party ready for the showdown in Gate. So let's go ahead and bring... Let's see... Yeah, we'll just stick with Rand, Dace, and Nina. Sure. Let's get them fused up. So, Rand's fusion form is Solo with Sesso. I believe you can also use Senni as well, or Senna. And that gives us the Mighty Armadillo. And then Nina, we bond with Spoona and Saini. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and save here. I'm gonna take a quick break, and when I come back, we will head on over to Gate and fight Habaruku. Alright guys, stay tuned, I'll see you in a little bit.